September 1st, 1939. On the morning of September 1st, 1939, people across the Germany tuned into their radios, filling the radio waves with the Hitler voice.
The Polish state has refused the peaceful settlement of relations which I desired and has appealed to ours. Germans in Poland are persecuted with bloody terror and driven from their houses. A series of violations of the frontier, intolerable to a great power, prove that Poland is no longer willing to respect the frontier of the Reich. In order to put an end to this lunacy, I have no other choice than to meet force with force from now on. The German army will fight the battle for the honor and the vital rights of reborn Germany with hard determination. I expect that every soldier, mindful of the great traditions of eternal German soldiery, will ever remain conscious that he is a representative of the National Socialist Greater Germany. Long life our people in our Reich.
He declared that Poland attacked Germany. He went to claim that Germany had retaliated, starting their counter-attack at 4:45 am. This announcement of Hitler marked the beginning of a fateful chapter in a history as World War II erupted.
So the Nazi columns move according to prearranged schedule.
2 days later, Neville Chamberlain, Prime Minister of Britain, addressed the world with the announcement against Germany.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
But the question is, did Poland really invade Germany? Or it was just a disguise of Hitler to justify the invasion? Let me tell you a story that Hitler played it up to the world that day. Back in 1939, the town of Gleiwitz, which we now know as the Gleiwitz in Poland, it was set right on the German-Polish border. In 1933, the Gleiwitz radio station was a center for spreading propaganda. The Germans thought it was so important that they built a tall wooden transmission tower, which still stands today at a height of only 11 meters. Then on the evening of August 31, 1939, something bizarre and tragic unfolded. A group of 7 SS agents stormed the radio station. They pushed past the station German staff, grabbed a microphone, and announced in Polish,
"Attention, this is Gleiwitz. The broadcasting station is in Poland."
On a counter-attack from Germany, the Polish special service agent, dressed in a Poland uniform, was found dead at the entrance of a radio station. But, here is the twisted part of the story. This incident was staged and manipulated by none other than Hitler himself as the pretext for the invasion of Poland. Let me take you back. In August 1939, Hitler was stirring up tension with Poland. He wanted to persuade the world that Poland was the aggressor to justify his planned invasion. To this end, he needed to fabricate an eye-catching provocation that will cast Poland as the bad guys. On August 11th, he told the League of Nations High Commissioner, "If there is the slightest provocation, I shall shatter Poland without warning into so many pieces that there will be nothing left to pick up." Meanwhile, on August 22nd, Hitler told his military commander, "I'll give you propagandistic cause for the release of the war, whether convincing or not. The winner is not asked later whether he said the truth or not." To fulfill the Hitler wishes, in early August, SS security boss Reinhard Heydrich gathered together a group of top SS officers. He told his men that the war with Poland was inevitable, and together they planned to stage a series of false flag operations along the Polish-German border. They identify isolated outposts of the German government that could be attacked by the German pretending to be Polish. The Secret Service agents pretending to be Polish were to take over a station and broadcast a nationalistic statement in the Polish, which German listening at home could hear. This operation was top secret and started only by the Heydrich and gave the password by telephone. Grandmother died. The attack was led by an SS major named Alfred. He was a well-known amateur boxer and was frequently involved in brawl with the communists. He joined the SS in 1931 and became one of the Heydrich's most trusted agents. The radio station of Gleiwitz, which was the target of the attack, there was no studio, only transmitter that broadcast a signal received by cable. Pretending to be Silesian insurgent, the attacker entered through the back door and reached the transmitter room without any obstacles, where 3 technicians were working. They were arrested and placed in the basement. The attackers looked in a vain for the microphone to start their broadcast. After a search lasting more than 10 minutes, the crew was forced to use the storm microphone, which was used to notify radio listener about an storm. One of the attackers started to read out the prepared message in Polish, but only a few words were broadcast. "Attention, this is Gleiwitz. The broadcasting station is in Poland." For a reason that are still mystery, the broadcast was stopped. Probably one of the radio station employee interrupted the broadcast, or there was a technical glitch. To make the attack look real, the German concentration camp prisoners dressed in police uniform were given a lethal injection, then shot in the face to avoid identification. It was their corpses that were photographed and shown to the journalist. Meanwhile, Frankistedt, a German citizen of Polish nationality, had been arrested the day before the incident. He was knocked out with the drugs before the raid, then dragged semi-unconscious into the radio station, where he was shot in the back of the head and dumped at the entrance to the radio station. After the operation, they quietly returned to their hotel in the city center. None of them died during the attack, despite the blunders made by the invader. Within hours, German radio stations were reporting the incident of Gleiwitz. News of the incident spread abroad quickly, with the BBC broadcasting a report the same evening and the New York Times running an article the next day. Although the operation had failed in many respects, Hitler had his pre-packaged provocation. At 4 a.m. the next morning, the German 29 dive bomber took off to the attack, starting the global World War II.